I'll be back. What up? What up? What up? How's it going? Uh, Today, I'd like to talk about the media in this country for a little bit. You know, corporate media, how they have capitulated to Stinky, and it's comical. It's it's a joke. It's a joke. First, Mika and Joe come down here, right, and just destroy their show. It's dead. It's cratered. Now the problem with that is that nobody can respect them. I mean, anything that comes out of their mouth is bullshit at this point, you know. And they had a core of people that were pretty good. That you know they were loyal watchers of their show, and now there's nothing that they could say that will justify what they did in coming down here next door over there with at Stinky's house, you know. So it's like every time anybody comes down and has anything to do with that guy, their career goes in the shitter, you know. Look at what happened with this. Look at what happened with Stephanopoulos. They capitulated. They want to, and listen to this. Listen to this. They agreed to give Stinky $15 million, right, for a charity. For a charity. That guy, yeah, to put it in some kind of escrow for some kind of library. Man, the motherfucker can't read, you know. I mean, this was ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but no, that's it's all part of a bigger thing. He thinks that if he could sue, he said he's going after two or three people, you know, whatever, two or three corporate, whatever, bullshit, nonsense, right? Somebody's gonna stand up to him at some point, you know. This whole deal about the fact that Stephanopoulos said that Stephanopoulos, whatever you call him, right, that weasel. Well, he said that Stinky raped a lady, right? But the judge said that, you know, it's called sexual abuse, you know? And just because of that, he violated her, and it's clear in the order that he violated her. Proven. Proven. And ABC agreed to give him $15 million. $15 million. It's and the number was for a reason, because that's what he makes. You know? And this is all to make a point that, you know, play nice with Stinky or else he'll sue you. And you know what I say to that? Fuck you. Okay? Seriously. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Just like the Des Moines, he sues the Des Moines Register for having a poll that was off. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? But here's my point. Is this thing working again? It's buffering. We're buffering. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. What he sued them, and for what damages? What damages? Why do you sue? Why do you sue if there are no damages? You weren't harmed. It's a poll that was off. It happens. It happens. And what about all this? It was rigged. I don't hear them saying it's rigged anymore. Of course it's not rigged because he won, you know? And it never was rigged in the first place. So what's his problem? What's his problem? Now, he just wants everybody to say nice things about him. But no, fuck you. Simple as that. As simple as that. It's not going to happen, you know? There are people that are going to resist, you know, but still, for what ABC did is unforgivable. It's unforgivable. It's unforgivable. You know, it's people like it's corporations like that made this shithole happen. That's right. That's right. I'm telling you, it's getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. These people that they're all they're doing is for ratings and clicks and shit like that, you know? Just like there's this one guy that really got to me, this Stephen A. Smith character, right? Yeah. No. This guy's a prick. And I have always said he's been a prick forever. Forever. Forever, you know? But what he does is he wakes up in the morning and he thinks about, what can I say that is so outlandish that I will win the news cycle for a few hours, you know? So he came on his show and said that that he's sick and tired of the Democrats lying about January the 6th. The fuck you talking about, man? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? He cherry-picked a report and said that FBI agents actually urged these people to do these crimes. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? By the way, and he said that the government urged these people to do the crime. Who was the government? Who was the government? Huh, Stephen? Who was the government? Stinky was the government. Yeah, that's right. Who was the FBI director? Huh? Stinky's appointment, right? So why would they agitate? And then he turns around and he says he's sick and tired of the Democrats lying to him. Lying to you about what, you asshole? Lying to you about what? You saw those flags. Those flags didn't say Nancy Pelosi on them. Nancy Pelosi or none of the Democrats didn't lie about an election that wasn't stolen. It was him. It was him and his racist clowns. And the feds that were there were informants. Informants are not FBI agents, you asshole. You know? The fuck? I mean, I can't believe that he went there with that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now he's been hanging around with Hannity too long, you know? So what do they do? What do they do? Fox posts an article about Stephen A. torches the Democrats. Man, fuck you. He didn't torch anybody. He didn't torch anybody. He's a fool. He's a fool. He's starting to look like an Oreo cookie. Okay? All right? Motherfucker might as well start wearing some white face, if you know what I mean. You know? Motherfucker. And no. He's a clown. He's a clown. Doesn't know jack shit about sports either. Got news for you. Motherfucker. And no, that guy deserves all the shit ill will that he has coming to him. You know? Yeah. That's right. How dare him say that what lies did the Democrats tell about January the 6th? Motherfucker was on TV. You saw what happened. What lies? Give me a break. Give me a break. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. But, you know, here's what happened. Here's what happened that This is where we missed the boat. They should have just snatched Stinky up on January 21st, right? They should have just snatched him up, thrown him in jail, and let the cards fall where they may. But no, they didn't. And look at what happened. Look at what we have here now. A total clusterfuck. Okay? All right? We have it's surreal. It's surreal. We have a goddamn 34-time convicted felon getting ready to go in the White House. Not to mention, he's dumb as shit. He's a punk, he's a coward, and he's weak. He's weak. They asked him the other day, they said, hey, some guy, it was a real good, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This was a real good question. He asked him, hey, are you going to ask Putin to turn over Assad? Stinky about shit himself. Stinky about shit himself. He goes, well, life must go on. There you go. There you go. How weak was that answer? How weak was that? Where's all the alpha in Stinky here? You know? He's terrified of a 5'0" thug who's getting his ass kicked up and down the coast, up and down the border of Ukraine. That's right. That's right. That's something that the news won't report either. He's getting his ass kicked. He's getting his ass kicked. He got those damn North Koreans over there that don't know who to shoot. Hey, yeah, that's right. That's right. And their weaponry is no match for what we're giving the Ukrainians to fight with. That's right. That's right. And that's what Putin is desperate. He is desperate for us to stop arming Ukraine. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. The media doesn't cover this. Putin's in deep shit. He's in deep shit. You know? And he thinks that Stinky's gonna bail him out? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's gonna become very unpopular here shortly. You know? But, no, Stinky, the next bad word he says about Putin is going to be the first bad word he says about Putin. I don't know. People say it's pee-pee tapes or something like that, or I don't know. I mean, could it be worse? Could it possibly be worse? No, besides the fact that, you know, he all those towers of Soho and New York and all that shit, man. That's all gangster. That's all Russian gangster shit, man. You know, he owes the mob. You know. But I don't know if he was an alpha male, right? He could say, "No, man, fuck you," right? But no. This is a punk. Y'all elected a punk, a full-on punk, right? That's right. That's right. What leads you to believe that he's not? All that tough talk and all that bullshit about deporting grandma and the little kid in the elementary school, man, bullshit, man. It's not gonna happen. It's all bluster. It's all bluster and bullshit. Look at what he's doing now. Look at what he's doing now. Look at what your leader is concerned about. Suing people. It's a joke. It's a joke. And somebody's going to stand up, right? So he's going to sue one of these people, and they're not going to settle. And then all hell's going to break loose. He's a punk because he's a punk, you know? That's what he's doing this for. It's not even about money. It's not even about money. It's to tame the media. But fuck you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work, you know? And it's just like, look at how easily this guy is baited, right? Judge Merchan said today that you will stand as a felon, right? Okay? This is a Judge Merchan problem as well. Here's why. He should have locked his ass up thrown him in jail as soon as he violated those orders that the judge put on him. Man, the country would get over this asshole. He ain't that big, you know? But no, you created a monster. You created a monster. Now what? You know? Look at how he came after Mershon today. Talking about he's illegal, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. That's and Mershon, all Mershon did was bend over backwards to help him. This is what Mershon gets. You know? That motherfucker disrespecting the court, farting and shitting in the court. Man, I'd drag that stink ass motherfucker out and throw him in jail, man. You know? There's some judges that you can't even say peep in their court before you're getting your ass kicked and thrown in jail. But no, Mershon created this problem. Now he's got to deal with it. Because, you know, this guy, he's going to try to rewrite history, right? With that court case, with the January 6th, well, all that shit. That's what pisses me off about Stephen A. Because he's helping him try to rewrite history. But the problem is there's this little thing called the truth that bends their narrative. No matter what they say, they can't get out of what actually happened. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, if that asshole only knows the damage that he's doing by helping Stinky rewrite history, trying to help him rewrite it, because he never will. He never will. There are a bunch of right-minded, decent Americans in this country that can't stand that motherfucker. Right. And it's terrible. It's terrible, you know? I mean, what are people gonna think about that? Because it happened this week, right? What are people gonna think about Stephanopoulos on that Sunday show that he does? What are they gonna think about him? He can't report corruption by this motherfucker or talk about how bad his cabinet picks are with people knowing that they settled a frivolous defamation lawsuit. What are you going to think about him? It wouldn't surprise me at all if their ratings tanked. As well they should. As well they should. You know? But now, if you're looking for that mainstream media, right, and like the big three, ABC, NBC, and CBS, well, down goes NBC with that hack Welker, down goes ABC with Stephanopoulos. I mean, how can you take them seriously now? They're fucking liars, you know? They're fucking liars and capitulators to a moron, you know? Is that, or they're going to lie by omission, you know, leave shit out, you know? I mean, seriously. Now, and they will not go back and repeat the promises that he made. I promise lower gas prices. I promise lower electric bills. I promise to deport 11 million people. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know? And at what point, you just have to ask yourself, at what point do Americans get fed up with it? With, you know, because he's a fucking liar, you know? Because stinky is stinky, right? The price of eggs ain't going to go down. No. Because stinky is stinky, the price of gas ain't going to go down. what next? What next? And one of the things that probably frustrates me the most and is the most dangerous is that these assholes continue to lie about vaccines. They continue to lie about it, and now they have these MAGA imbeciles in Congress on board with that. That they calling RFK Jr. unique. Yeah, of course he's unique. Yeah, I agree with that. He's unique, but not because he's smart. It's because he fucking talks like that. You fucking with a goddamn vaccine and autism. That's unique as hell. I can't even do him right. He's unique, all right, but half of his goddamn mouth is paralyzed. Yeah, but no. They are talking about, man, fucking polio vaccines, bro. Polio, what is wrong with these dumbasses, man? I mean, seriously, man, please, vaccinate your kids, man. Get yourself, make sure you have all your goddamn vaccines, bro. This is not a culture war issue. Shit. It's ridiculous. It's preposterous, man. And that's one of the more dangerous lies. Yeah. And in the meantime, while Stinky does all these culture wars, all this stupid shit about transgender and whatnot, that's fucking nonsense. Notice how they're not even talking about that anymore because it's fucking nonsense, right? No. These people are on the way to transfer wealth to and create fucking oligarchs and shit. But no, that's what y'all voted for, man. What did you expect? This is what should be expected now. Forget about scapegoating the migrants. They can't. Those people come here and work too hard. They can't get rid of them. Who's going to do the jobs? It's nonsense. It's bullshit. I mean, to win the presidency on culture wars, that only goes so far. Because when you become the president, all the hard work starts. And that's where he flees. He flees. He's going to come down here, right, and make traffic miserable for us. That's right. That's what he's going to do. Thanks, Brian. Well, man, I honestly didn't think that we were as ignorant and racist as we are. And we got to face that, So it's like you kind of you look at people like that, and you want to just say, right, but you can't. So you basically shove them to the side, ignore them. That's all you could do. Live your life. Treat your kid, teach your kid not to be like that, But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. It's just, how did we get to this place where we get they elect a complete shit for brains who all of his promises and all of the bullshit he talked, right, was easily found out by a simple Google search. Are we too lazy to do a Google search, or or do we just don't care? And at what point do these people realize that this was all a fraud? At what point? How long do people give him before they start to sour on him? 100 days, a year, 2 years? I guess we'll know by the midterms, because that's another thing. That's another thing. We had the most unproductive Congress led by the Republicans, and they turned around and won again. No, this is the foe or the FAFO now. The finding out. This is the finding out part. Yep. So, I mean, it begs the question, what can go wrong? Well, everything. Everything's going to go wrong. Everything's going to go wrong. What can we do as normal people to combat this stupidity, because a lot of people are quote unquote, saying forget about it, and they resisted the first time and it didn't work. Oh no, it worked. It worked. It worked. He got deposed the first time, Now, they came back. He came back and suckered them again, and they fell for it. I mean, what I want to know, is what policy led these people to believe that he was going to lower prices, he was going to do this, what policies led you to believe that? Because there are none. Drill, baby, drill. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. What the fuck does that even mean? No. As it is, like I said before, there's going to be an oil glut very soon. By next year, we have too much oil. Yeah. And then people say that'll lower prices. My ass. And now he's talking about destroying the climate and giving more leases out. Man, they've already explored just about everything. It's nonsense. And I was looking at these imbeciles in the halls of Congress, and there was this one dude that this kid goes up to him and he said, "Hey man, you're gonna ruin the planet." It was a kid too, could be teenager. You're gonna ruin the planet for me. Why is it that you took $800,000 from oil executives? And he goes, he tried to scare her. Said, what if I look you up in social media and blah, 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 and take out your social media history? Man, I dare him to do that to me. It looks like we kind of have a bad connection here, So let's see. We'll go a little while longer until it disconnects again. Yeah, I feel you, two men and a lady, about the border crisis and all that. It's not a crisis. It's not a crisis. It's only a crisis right around election time for these assholes. 1,500 encounters. That's nothing. That's nothing. There is no crisis. There never was. Is it a problem? Is there a problem? Yeah. Could it be better addressed? Yeah, but they don't want to fix that problem. They don't want to fix that problem because of the whole poisoning the blood factor. That ship sailed. Blood's already poisoned, brother. That's right. That's right. Once you go Mexican, you got to eat the whole burrito. That's right. That's right. So, that whole deal, that ship has sailed. Yeah. Yeah. When your son-in-law Federico comes around and they bring you a baby named Juan, there's not gonna be a goddamn thing you can do about it. That's right. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I mean, seriously, the ignorance, the cycle of ignorance never never stops with these people, man. It's foolish. Oh, I tell you. Now, it's all bluster, man. It's all bluster, and the thing is that people should not be afraid of this. Only amused. Only amused. What are they gonna do? Throw you in jail or something, man? Or sue you for something that you don't have, and suing you for no reason whatsoever? What are we gonna throw out the First Amendment here now? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's nonsense. Like I told, what did I tell you guys the day after the election? That these people are incompetent and stupid, right? And all they are is bluster. That's all it is. You could tell. Stinky went right away to being petty when the judge said, "No, man, you're a convicted felon and it's going to stick." That's it. He talked about it. He said he can't defend himself. Motherfucker, you're sitting whining and complaining. Man, you're a punk, bro. You're a punk. Nobody gonna, man, you're a felon. Just like everybody else has committed a felony. Yeah, that's right. They don't go whine and complain on social media. You're a punk. Bro. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna run. This was just a quick hit, right? Because that guy Stephen A. Smith was really kind of tweaked me, and that's another motherfucker when he comes down here and comes to one of my events. I'm gonna let him know what time it is. That's right. Yep, I think we have one too in January. Stay tuned. All right, guys, take care, man. I love you guys, and remember, resist, and remember, this is all bullshit nonsense. They scare no one. Well, other than ABC. Anyway, take care, guys. I love you. Bye.